teaching come when called. This is probably the most important thing that you could teach any dog, because this is the one that could save their life, right? If they're running towards something dangerous, whether it's chasing a rabbit into traffic or whatever, we want to be able to call them away from that reliably. So, to start out with, let's reduce the distractions in the environment, keep those really minimal, and we're going to start just a short distance away from the dog and see if we can get that dog to chase us. Now you can have your treat pouch or some food in your pocket and a clicker handy for this, or maybe a toy hidden on your person would be fine. You could also have it just like up on a nearby shelf wherever you're running to. So I'm going to see if I can just run away and encourage the dog to chase me. I'm going to avoid bending at my waist because I don't want to loom over the dog. I'm going to try to bend at my knees and also kind of lean away from them as I take off moving here. So I'm going to see if I can get the dog to chase me just by running away to start out with. Okay, so just start out right next to the dog, run several quick steps away. And then when they catch up to you, click as you grab a hold of their collar. And then we're going to feed several treats here. We want this to be really reinforcing for your dog, so that's why we're going to do a little series of treats rather than just one treat or just a handful given all at once. So again, starting out close to the dog, be inviting with your body language, and we're going to run away from the dog. A lot of dogs, when they're chasing something, they like to put their mouth on it when they catch up, right? So we want to be careful to stop running and face our dog right before they catch up to us. Also, not a great idea to have small children play this game with dogs, because whenever we add in that fast movement, again, that dog likes to often put their mouth on the thing that they were chasing when they get to it. So I'm going to start really close, be inviting. Right as the dog is about to catch up to me, I stop and turn to face them. Collar grab, click, little series of treats. So if your dog is not super motivated to chase you, what you might need to do is add in some really silly, embarrassing noises. Usually repeated, short, high-pitched notes work well, like some baby talk, some smooching, some whistling, some patting your legs. You might also try huffing. That's what dogs do when they're playing with each other, so it sounds like this. And you can see how that was really inviting for him when he took a step closer to me. So let's see what just adding in some of those silly noises sounds like here. Yeah. Or if you prefer, you might try just like some whistling and clapping. Maybe you're too manly for baby talk. I know sometimes men that I teach this to prefer to whistle or clap versus the baby talk or the silly high-pitched noises. Ready? Come on. Yeah. All right. So if your dog is reliably chasing you at this point, and you're really confident that you can get them to chase you, you can add in your cue word. So we're just going to say that first, right after we get the dog's attention on us. So let me kind of reset him as if he were just walking around the house here. Go find it. I'm going to say his name. Dante, come here! Good. Just get the dog's attention with their name. Once they give you the eye contact, go ahead and use your cue, come here, and then have them chase you. Stop just short of them catching up and turn to face them. Click as you grab their collar, and then feed a little series of treats. Go find it. Dante, come here! So we worked from a really short distance with minimal distractions, very basic first step here. Some really great next steps would be to start trying from just a little bit further away. I'll try from over here. Dante, come here! Good, and Dante's already had a lot of practice with this. But you can try anywhere where it's safe to do so. So where it's fenced in, where you have your dog on leash. Certainly if you're indoors, you can practice this. But be mindful, you always want to reserve this one. This is the one that could save their life. So don't just call them to you if you're not prepared to follow through on it, or you don't think that they're going to be able to listen in that circumstance. So wait until they're at that level, that point in their training, to use the recall away from other dogs, for instance. So if they're playing with their dog friend and their recall isn't strong enough to call them away yet, don't just use your recall cue or you're going to weaken it. Worse yet, don't just say it and then repeat it over and over and over again, or they're going to learn that it's completely meaningless. So we only want to use it in situations where the dog is set up for success until they've had a lot of training, and then we can use it around those bigger distractions once they're prepared for it. So let's start with just a mild distraction here for a novice dog. When you do this, sprinkling the dog food on the ground, you might want to wait until they're just on that last bite and then call them away. And I'm going to use something higher value than the dog food when I'm able to call them away from the dog food here. So let me just sprinkle some dog food on the ground. Okay, keep it. Dante, come here! Good. Okay, go find it. So if you're starting out as a novice dog and you've got this distraction of food on the ground, wait until there's just like one piece left and start really close to your dog. So we've added a distraction, so we're reducing the distance. So here's our distraction. Okay, get it. Dante, come here! Yeah, good. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, go find it. There you have it, the very beginning steps of teaching your dog a recall. Again, if you only teach your dog one thing, let it be this. It's really, really important to teach your dog this for safety.